Okay, this is my first attempt to record my back garden. Just as a thing, this is early February. This is when you come out the back door. You can see here I'm using the old roof tiles to make some borders. Obviously they need a bit more of attention to get the system right. So here the blue, you can see where the line originally was. Between the blue and the roof tiles, that was originally all stone and tiles. As you can see, I've lengthened the space where to grow food and vegetables, again using roof tiles. Then as we go in, this is what the garden looks like general. Again, obviously needs quite a bit more work, but I'm trying to record this to see the difference. The pallets you see there, they were where the solar panels were delivered on. I thought I'd make good use of them, help them for example, the beans to grow on. Obviously, because it's winter, it's not much to see now. This is supposed to be a gooseberry, and it's now 1 year old almost, and already last year, in its first year, it already provided fruit. Here, this is not edible, but I'm slowly trying to replace everything to edibles. This is another pellet. Thought I'd give it a nice shiny color, hopefully for things to grow on. This again, this was a tree. I chopped it down, but I thought I'd leave the stem, partly because obviously it's too big a job for me to do on my own, but secondly I thought it might be helpful, either habitat for any species or otherwise climbing frame for other species. You can see putting quite a few leaves and things just to grow the soil. Creative, including those cardboard things. This here, I don't know what it's called, but it used to grow here where you see the tiny one coming back up. But it used to be really big and growing all the way forward, blocking the way. You can see again the blue border bit. That's what was here when I moved in, but I'll replace it with the roof tiles at some point. Here, these again were all trees. Chopped them down because they made the soil really acid. But again, leaving the stems because maybe they'll be useful as growing space or climbing frame for others. This is a more fruit bush. Obviously winter. I think that one's a black currant, but I'm terribly bad at putting labels. This part here, actually the full bit that you see on screen now, used to be a shed. But actually this is a part that really has a nice sunshine for a significant part of the day. So it was really not a helpful place to have a shed. Plus for the size of the garden, it really wasn't useful. So now I'm putting these beds here. Again, trying to just build the humus and the soil in these first few years. Because the previous people had it so-called low maintenance with, as I said, a shed and lots of grass, but I think also lots of chemicals because there weren't any worms or any thing live here. This is a first attempt at having some water in the garden because I understand that might attract frogs, which will then eat the slugs. Obviously at the moment it's not 5-star, but I'm just trying to have a go at see what things might look like. I'm looking at burying the purple thing and then hopefully therefore have it lower, more easily accessible for different animals that would like to live there. Just going through here. This is some more fruit bushes that I've planted, and there's some garlics in the front. This here is where a neighborhood cat wanted to come through, and using my garden as a bathroom. Obviously wasn't fantastically excited about that, so trying to hold it like this. it's a temporary solution. I'm not sure what the final solution will be. And a further pallet here as a growing climbing frame for this plant here. I forgot what it's called, but it's not yet an edible. But again, it has nice flowers that the bees and other animals like. So until I've got a replacement, I'll leave that here. Here's more fruit bushes. I think this one's a red currant, but obviously a bit difficult to see at this moment. And here you can see back my terrace. All of this that you see in view now of growing part is freshly created by just taking out part of the patio, which I didn't think was relevant, and obviously more roof tiles that I'll use as a border. I'm just trying to be creative. For example, here this lavender was hanging all over the path, so then I found a leftover piece of the fridge and I thought I'd help the lavender stay in place. Here looks really messy, and obviously it might be considered messy, but I'm trying to have kind of like green manures and things like that. Again, all of it to just grow the soil, because ultimately it's going to be the soil that will grow the plants and not the other way around. So here again, this is second bed, the third bed, and the different ones over there. Obviously I'll make videos in the summer when there's more exciting stuff to see, but I thought this might be helpful as a record, at least for myself, for comparison. Obviously I'll also then make sure that all the slabs are the same color, but that's all a work in progress. Okay, hope you like it. Bye.